Hello once again YouTube, and welcome to another video, and this one is a little bit late, and today we're taking a look at the final Third Doctor stories I own. Yes, sacrilege, I know. The Time Warrior, written by Bob Holmes. Yes, some more Bob Holmes-iness goodness. That isn't the Crotons, because the Crotons are kind of bad, to say the least. Yeah, this story is famous for three things. Thing one, it introduces the Sontarans, even though the Doctor already knows what the Sontarans is. We didn't before this story. This is their first appearance, but not first appearance in chronological order. That is the early adventures story, the Sontarans. Second thing, it introduces Sarah Jane Smith, which unlike the Sontarans, us, the audience, and the Doctor haven't seen this character before. And reason three is that it tells us what Gallifrey is, even though we've seen it in the previous season, season 10 in the Third Doctors, because Gallifrey was under attack by Omega. And this is quite possibly one of my favourite Doctor Who stories of all time. Yeah, this is definitely in my top 10. Yes, I know, but it's just so darn good. Yeah, I'll read the plot synopsis. Available complete and uncut for the very first time on DVD. They never say that on the other DVDs. Why is this more important than the others? The Doctor is called in by UNIT to investigate when a number of scientists go missing from a top security institute following the kidnapping. Back in time to the Middle Ages, he is unaware that investigative journalist Sarah Jane has stowed aboard the TARDIS. As events unfold, the Doctor discovers a sinister alien intent on altering the future of mankind. Yes, and the main victim of his altering is Iron Grom, played by I don't know. He's a bearded man, and though Robert Holmes can do horror, he can also do comedy. That's done very straight face, and the comedy is like the actors are hamming it up, and the Sontaran can be funny because he's a bit serious, and he's like a bit too serious, and he unlike Strax, where he's basically, there's no substance to him. Yeah, there's basically just no substance to Strax, there isn't. But to Lynx there is, and he has the best Sontaran makeup of all time. Even though I preferred when he had the gloves and the helmet on, it makes him look a little bit more menacing. it still looks really believable. That looks like an actual creature that exists. And yes, Kevin Lindsley is amazing as the Sontaran. And Iron Gron is funny as hell because he's absolutely... It's like Nicolas Cage went into acting long before the 80s. Yeah, right about that. And Sarah Jane Smith, and Sarah Jane just does make a great first impression. One of the most famous classic Doctor Who companions. The famous Doctor Who companion, you could say. And of course, Jon Pertwee is good. And there's also this character called Rubish, who is blind. That's basically the gist of his character. Yeah, but still a good story, and he also has a comedic part about him, and because he tends to over-explain things, let's just say, and I like the fact that it's only just one singular alien, and so that means the alien can fight in the traditional Pertwee fight scene of the villain and the Doctor duking it out in style. So the only monster in it, the only monster creature in it, gets to fight the Doctor in quite a dynamic way. Yeah, everybody, the performances are in top form. Characters, the story is good. The medieval setting is quite realised, even though we will never, most likely, never going to know if medieval people were like that. And yes, the robot is very realised, and it kind of could create a robot like that now. Yeah, in the 70s it looked, it's impossible. But we have robots like Asimov who can talk already. They can talk. This one didn't talk, and they can also move better than the robot in the story. Technology is advancing. Soon we're gonna be Cybermen. Soon we're gonna be Daleks. Soon we can clone ourselves until we become potato. Soon when we become potatoes, we'll clone ourselves into some Taurans. Oh my God! Well, the future is now. Yeah, this is a great story, and if we were doing a rating system, an actual rating system, I would rate it 10 out of 10 IGN. Yeah, this story is great. Go and watch it. It's a classic. Another classic by Robert Holmes. Yeah. We've only covered 3 stories by him. 2 of them are Sontaran stories. Yeah, the 2 Doctors and this. Yeah, this is a good story. If it's a rainy day, I would probably put this story on, or Genesis, or Earthshock, or any of those stories. Yeah. Or actually, maybe Grey's Show as well, and Vengeance. Yeah. So, I'll see you... Vengeance on Varys. I'll see you in the next one. Well, I might be doing another video in the week. Maybe 2, I don't know, whenever I feel like it. Yeah. But the next Doctor Who review will not be a classic story. In fact, it will be a new Who story, and I won't have a DVD. It will be the pilot to the Series X of New Who. X, as in Series 10. Yeah. I'm really shit at these kind of things. Ooh. Dun dun dun. Yeah. So I'll see you then for the pilot. Very creative name, lads. Gosh, I hope this season will be better than the last. Good. Bye.